spraying with a 4-row Willmar Fabrications hood sprayer attached to 4450 spray coupe. These are confection sunflowers planted, and I have puncture vine and some Palmer, amaranth, and water hemp pigweeds that came up kind of late. So what we're doing in July, I guess it's the 23rd, we're spraying these with 38 ounces of Roundup and 3/4 of an ounce of Impact, which Impact's not labeled as spray on sunflowers, but we're technically not doing that because we're spraying it on the ground. These hoods are 915 model hoods that are built for 30-inch rows. They're 22 inches wide, and you can see the red ball valve showing each hood is running. The end hoods are a little bit smaller, and they have a little bit different nozzle, so they put out a little bit less because we overlap on the ends. So we're going to half-mile rows here in Gove County, Kansas. This is looking actually out at the horizon. You're looking at the Smoky Hill River Valley. Right now it's probably getting a little bit warm. It's a little bit after 10 o'clock. It's supposed to get to 103 degrees today, so we won't go much longer, but a lot of these weeds are in the shade still, so I think we'll still do a pretty good job. So I'll film a little bit longer and try to show you how we turn this thing around. It's not the prettiest thing to turn around because you're running over crops, kind of like you are with a cultivator. But here's my end row, and yesterday I did the end rows actually. So right here we got a float switch. Shut that off, and we'll pull up the implement here. It raises it pretty high. This bar you see is a 3-point bar created by a company in Garden City, Kansas, Kanamak Hydraulics, which they do a lot more than hydraulics, I discovered. And we designed and built that within about a week. They had that built. So it has lifting capacity of about 6,000 pounds per cylinder, I believe they said. But the implement here only weighs about 1,000 pounds, so not really too heavy. I got a GPS Raven Pro, which most sprayers have. The way this works is my product tank is in the back, just like my normal spray boom you see right along the side here. I'm not using it, and the product is brought up through a hose you see right there on that bar. I ran a inch line, and that taps into a 3-way valve, and when we run with the sprayer, it runs product to the front. I also have a 3-way valve in the back on the center section of the boom, the big boom in the back, to turn product up here to this hooded sprayer. So anyway, as you can see, the sunflowers look pretty good. They're about a week from getting a pretty decent bud on them. They're probably 3 to 3.5 foot tall, so they're hitting the bar down there a little bit, but I keep it, around 7 miles an hour, 6.5 to 7 miles an hour. That way it doesn't get them too hard. So, and they seem to be pretty resilient. They're a pretty tough crop. that's all for today. This is Craig Tuttle.